Port, Port of Açu, Rio de Janeiro. Brazil Port Logistica Offshore e Estaleiro Naval, an Edison Chouest offshore group company, is currently building the world's largest and most complete offshore logistics support base in the town of São João da Barra, state of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The 600,000 square meter project is currently under construction at the Açu Port's Terminal 2. With a 1,030 meter pier length, Port will have 16 docking berths, 10 of which are covered slips. Another advantage is its strategic location near the Campos, Espírito Santo and Santos basins. Access to the base is through a 330 meter wide, 6.5 kilometer long channel with a minimum of 10 meter draft. Aside from the support base activities, a shipyard will also be built to repair and do maintenance on vessels up to 150 meters in length. Facilities. Port's main office will be installed in the administration area and will include a modern center for logistics operations as well as offices for the use of clients. The project includes warehouses equipped with overhead traveling cranes, administration buildings, canteens, a medical emergency unit, CCTV, and a spill response unit. The buildings intended for clients may be used totally or partially. Nav Ship, the Edison Chouest shipyard in Brazil, will operate next to the base and will have a central storage area and an office warehouse assembly. The shipyard area will also have a building and a warehouse for Bram, the Edison Chouest company that operates over 70 offshore vessels in Brazil. Areas will be used for riser inspection and repairs, temporary staging of various types of products, pipe inspection, spooling services, casing inspection, and waste management and temporary storage. Materials management and inventory control will be implemented in Port using software developed by Sea Logistics, also a group company, with an RFID cargo tag identification system for real-time control and tracking. Port will be provided with the following tankage areas: tanks and piping for water supply, tanks and piping for oil supply, tanks and piping for drilling fluids, tanks and piping for completion fluids, tanks and piping for cement. Tankage areas and solid bulk plants will be built in compliance with the strictest environmental and safety standards. The pumping systems and supply lines being equipped with dedicated anti-pollution devices with outlets at every berth. The 10 covered slips ensure operations 24/7 under any weather condition, allowing full services with only one stop. This allows port operations with less docking time and consequent optimization of clients' resources and minimum cost. Overhead traveling cranes will be installed in the covered slips, providing agility and safety. The slip with heavy lift equipment will have two 100-ton traveling cranes, capable of moving up to 200 tons of cargo, handling sensitive subsea equipment and structures efficiently and safely. Staging areas are for receiving and stocking materials in transit, thus optimizing loading and unloading. 6 of the berths will be longitudinal to enable a full range of operations for offshore support vessels, subsea construction services, barge and tanker mooring to take on fuel, fluids and bulk, loading anchoring systems, or for spot moorings, tank cleaning, and other offshore industry requirements. B-Port will be able to berth oil tankers up to 170 meters in length to offload fuel for the base tanks. B-Port Brazil at Açu will also have a floating dry dock for ship inspection and repairs for vessels up to 140 meters in length and 42.5 meters beam. Aside from the mobile cranes and conveyor belts used on site, B-Port will have a 500-ton heavy-duty crane for loading and unloading heavy equipment and materials. The venture will create approximately 750 direct and 2,000 indirect jobs. B-Port will ensure that its offshore support vessels' port operations are totally efficient, safe, environmentally compliant, and socially responsible.